Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the Mic with Mike. It is the premier radio program in the area. I'm your host, Mike King. Appreciate you being here with me. Where we're coming to you at today, we're coming to you from Launch Trampoline Park. We are here at Launch, and who do we have with us? Up this end.
Cheyenne Fenty, I'm the events coordinator here.
So Cheyenne is the events coordinator. Give us really quickly an idea of what Launch is.
Yeah, so Launch is based off of really great principles, ethics, entrepreneurship, and we want to help youth understand that they are more than just what they see outside. We want them to have an elevated understanding of their self and the ability to have an equal opportunity at a great life. So beyond just having great attractions where the trampolines are concerned, there's laser tag, they've got the ball pit, we've got the Ninja Warrior excursion, and also all of our games along the thoroughfare here. We do a lot in the community to enable youth to be able to thrive in their mental health, families to come together, and businesses to be able to thrive here as well too.
That's what you guys do. You guys really do an outstanding way of working with the community groups, and that's what we're all about here on the Mic with Mike. So we are here coming to you from Launch. Through the power of technology, we are on ESPN Richmond 106.1, 5 to 7 a.m., the Choice 105.3, as well as International Business Group Radio. That is on the Mic with Mike. That's where you find us. But coming to you today from Launch, I'm here with Jill Chikowicz, my friend. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So today we are coming to you from Launch, and you seem to be at home because I see the best events in the background there.
You like that, right? It's ever so subtle behind my head.
How we are meeting is a little bit different than the last time. The last time you said, hey, you want to come to jail? And we were in jail a couple weeks ago. I went by myself, no one would show up. We had an excellent time. Shout out to the sheriff.
Yeah.
So we are here to talk really quickly, talk a little bit about To End the Stigma, and then we're going to talk about A Night for Scott.
Right. So thanks for having us on, Mike. You've been a huge supporter. I'm thrilled to be on once again. I did bring my friend Maggie Gray. She is our newsletter chair and does so much behind the scenes that people don't realize. You and I both know a nonprofit cannot work without a strong team, and our strong team is working around the clock right now, but you always see my face. So I always try to bring someone on to show this team is a powerhouse. They work nonstop, and we're really thrilled to do it. For those of you who don't know, To End the Stigma is a nonprofit we started after I lost my twin brother, Scott, to an accidental drug overdose. And our mission is simple, what our name is. We want to end the stigma and the shame that people feel associated with substance use disorder and the disease of addiction.
All righty. So Maggie, welcome to the program.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Maggie, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and the important mission. So you get the newsletter out. So you're making sure that the word for To End the Stigma gets out. Talk about the mission for you guys.
Yeah, so I just came on board this year to do the newsletter. I knew Scott and I've known Jill for years. So I've always been very invested in what she was doing with A Night for Scott. And then as it transitioned over to In the Stigma, I am really excited to be a part of this team now to help not only with the newsletter that we're putting out on a quarterly basis, and we update everyone on things that we're doing. And we always put a recovery story in. I think it's important that people see that, there's a lot of work that happens in this community, in this world, in the recovery world. And I want people to see the faces of those that successfully get through the programs and what we can do when we all work together. So I think it's one of the reasons that the newsletter is important. And I'm just really excited to get that opportunity to work with Jill and the rest of the team.
So Jill, your crew, what do you keep the crew around? Everybody's, we go with Jill way back. You keep your team. It's a posse of you guys, but you're like the chief cheerleader. You're out and you're always pulling people in. Talk a little bit about this event. This event's going to be big. So we got Ben is there. We got the sheriff. We got, host of the luminaries. Let's talk about what's happening for a night for Scott. Plus, it's a black and white event. So what are you saying? Don't roll up there with, with a red flamingo suit on?
You know,
No.
we suggest a theme, but some people, everyone loves a theme, like give them something fun to work with. And I just want to say really quick, Maggie does more than the newsletter. She's amazing at the newsletter. She's working nonstop behind the scenes right now. And I just want to give her a shout out. That's why I brought her on, because she lives in Pennsylvania. She's
Well,
a military
wait a
spouse.
second. What part of
Yes.
I'm from Pennsylvania. Where are you from?
Well, I'm a military wife. I'm an Army wife. We are temporarily, living everywhere. Right now we're at Carlisle Barracks, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, right outside of, okay.
Yeah, and so we'll be moving this summer. This was a 1-year assignment, so we're off to different adventures this summer. So it's a fun life, but yeah, I'm
It
never
can
in
get
the
you, so-
same place long.
I've been married 40 years. I met my wife in Fort Riley, Kansas, and we got married in Junction City.
I've been at Fort Riley. We lived there 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay, well, we lived in Ogden. So,
Okay, yeah.
So, and with 20 moves under us or so, it just gets to be what you do.
Yeah, it
So,
does.
thanks,
I've been doing it for almost 22 years.
Thanks for the service. I know you enjoyed most of it. Alrighty, so Jill, what we're doing is, on the mic with Mike, we are helping you guys raise revenue. I always say changing the world ain't cheap, easy, or free. So we always gotta be talking about how we can raise revenue. So what we're doing is, on the mic with Mike, we are donating a month of advertising for a business. So what that means is every day, so whoever bids the most will get two ads played on the mic with Mike in the morning on ESPN Richmond, one ad on The Choice, which is international, which is 2 to 3 every day. And then we're gonna have the person who's gonna have the ability to come into the studio. As Jill would attest, we're very serious when we come into the studio. We're buttoned up. So it'll be a time to have a good time. So ESPN Richmond, on the mic with Mike, our network, we reach about 35,000 people every day. So for every business out there that wants to get the word out there, you have the ability to reach a lot of people, plus you have the ability to do good. So the donation is to End the Stigma, a night for Scott. So if you have a business out there, you guys need to go ahead and do the right thing and bid on this, because it's gonna make a difference to that organization who's out there trying to make a difference. So how was that, Jill? Was that good?
That was good. And I was going to plug that, and thank you for donating that. That was a very nice item. And I think it's really great that you're trying to get local communities and organizations and businesses to support us. In return, we can't do what we do without sponsorships. We are a very small grassroots nonprofit. We rely solely on the support of businesses and friends and family members to donate. And toendthestigma.org, that's where you can go right now. Our silent auction is live right now on One Cause. So if you visit our website, it's very easy to purchase tickets or go onto the silent auction and start your bidding today.
Okay, very quickly, you gotta give show some love and shout out to some of the sponsors out there. That's how you guys are. What are you guys, the best? What is it, the best event?
Best charity event in Richmond, 2019, 2020, and the first runner-up for 2021.
There you
So,
go. All righty, show
it's a
some
good
love
time.
to your sponsors. Who are they?
so Clarence and Carol Williams with Estes are
Shout out
always
to
very
them.
big sponsors. I bring her on your show. We're very grateful for her generosity. The Springer Agency, they're amazing. NFL Tickets for You, are my boy Tom
C.
Conroy. Yep. And there's lots of like local businesses that have been supporting and donating items, and we're really overwhelmed by the amount of support. This year is probably the biggest one we're ever going to have.
There you
We're really
go.
thrilled.
That's how you guys do it. Proud to support you guys. Always great. Like I said, we're at launch right now, and we're gonna broadcast from here a couple of times. Some of those times we gotta figure out a way to get you and your crew here. This place is awesome. And so what we're gonna do is find a way to get more people to know about it and come here. That's what we do. So one last time, how can people find information about what you guys are doing?
So it's our 5th annual Night for Scott this Saturday, February 19th, 6 to 10 p.m. Hilton Short Pump. toendthestigma.org. You can find us on our social media and Instagram at toendthestigma.
All righty, always a pleasure. This circumstance is a lot better than coming in jail. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Maggie. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Take care. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.